네, 주인님.
The fall of Eden is here. Hey, Storm family, what if the most perfect place in the world was built on broken people? Laugh softly. Welcome back to KDramaStorm, where every smile hides a scar. Tonight's countdown begins with a rule. No one leaves Eden. They called it the city of perfection, Eden, where everyone had a purpose. Clean streets, bright lights, and a system that erased every flaw. But when you remove defects, you remove what makes people human. One man tried to run. They said he was recalled. But some whispers say he woke up on the other side of heaven. Let the countdown begin. Number 10, the defects.
니들이 무슨 짓을 하건 난 상관없다.
They called it the city of perfection, Eden. Clean streets, controlled smiles, a paradise built on obedience. One rule, no unauthorized escape. They said he vanished during the night shift. Cameras went dark for 8 seconds, long enough to disappear. The report called it a system error. But I saw the mark on his wrist. Defect. I asked, what happens to defects? She smiled. They've become angels. But angels don't have scars. Maybe perfection was never the goal. Maybe the real defect is believing we could build heaven without sin. Next up, number 9, Genie, make a wish. Make your wish if you dare. I am the spirit of the lamp. 3 wishes, 1 soul, no second chances. They say humans reveal their truth when they wish. Some ask for love, some for power. Most ask for forgiveness.
Prove it, she said.
Prove that humans are born evil, and I'll die by your hand. I've waited 1,000 years for that challenge. Yet every wisher breaks the same way. By the 3rd wish, they beg to forget. But memory is a curse, not a gift. And even the purest wish believes a stain. When she whispered, "Save me," I realized her wish wasn't for life. It was for meaning. And that's something no genie can grant. Next, number 8, confident queen. The queen doesn't play fair. What I see now may be real or maybe fake. Let's find out who the goddess of victory smiles upon. She runs her empire with beauty and blood. No rules, no mercy. She cleans corruption with corruption. They're here, her guard whispers. She smiles. Then let's make them taste hell in this life. When the trap springs, chaos erupts.
Fire,
She asks. Both, she answers herself, lighting a match. Truth is just another game I play better. The queen never loses. She just changes the rules. Next storm, number 7. You and everything else. Love, envy, and everything else. We should never have met again that day. Everyone loved In-young. She was light, I was shadow. To tell my story, I must tell hers. She was my rival, my mirror, my only friend. I think Sang-yeon's success was luck, they said. But luck doesn't leave scars like mine. I'm not like you, I told her. You have everything. And she smiled softly. The person who made you lonely is you. When I fell, she caught me. When she broke, I hid the pieces. Between love and hate, we found truth. Because sometimes the greatest love stories never bloom. Now, let's look into number 6, good news. Good news and bad news. We've found the signal, but it's coming from inside Pyongyang. The mission doesn't exist. The orders are fake, but he moves anyway. Lieutenant Go Myung, the man who speaks when silence is safer. They call him a hero. He calls himself a shadow. Truth? It's just another mask. But he tears it off, even if it burns his own name. The broadcast begins, and for the first time, the world listens. That's the good news, he says. Because even if truth kills, at least it breathes once before dying. Good news. Even truth needs a traitor. Next, number 5. Mercy for none. Mercy dies here. This is Director Non's brother. Show respect. He came for revenge, methodical, quiet, unstoppable. The ones who killed his brother didn't fear death. They feared memory. He found them one by one. Each name, a prayer unanswered. Each bullet, a confession. Why go so far, they asked. Because it all began with me. When mercy becomes weakness, justice becomes war. And in his silence, there was peace. Next, number 4. Weak hero, class 1 and 2. When weakness becomes a weapon. They called him Seon-yoon, quiet, brilliant, broken. He didn't fight for power, he fought to survive. The union ruled the schools like gangs. But Seon didn't follow, he calculated. Every punch, every fall, every bruise, a message. I'm not strong, he said. I'm just done being afraid. By the time the dust cleared, his name echoed through every hallway. The weak had found their hero. But heroes don't get endings. Only battles. They say if you fall in love under a cursed moon, one of you dies first. He smiles, then I'll die first. She laughs, but fear hides in her breath. He walks upside down in her dreams. A sign of death, or destiny. Love isn't luck. It's a curse that sounds like a promise. Yet still, he falls head over heels. Promise me, she whispers. When the curse comes, don't protect me. He answers, almost smiling. Too late. I already did. Our next stop. Number 3, head over the heels. They say if you fall in love under a cursed moon, one of you dies first. He smiles, then I'll die first. She laughs, but fear hides in her breath. He walks upside down in her dreams. A sign of death, or destiny. Love isn't luck. It's a curse that sounds like a promise. Yet still he falls head over heels. Promise me, she whispers. When the curse comes, don't protect me. He answers, almost smiling. Too late. I already did. Number 2, karma, is next. And fate wants revenge. He was my brother once. Now, he's the weight I carry through every sin. This cursed bond, it ends tonight. They say fate ties us together with red strings. But ours was dipped in blood. You must die, I told him. Only then will it be over. He smiled. Maybe you're right. And as the blade fell, I realized, karma never ends. It just changes hands. One left. Squid Game, Season 3. The game begins again. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? We're friends. The room fills with red light. Players return, older, emptier. One question echoes. Why didn't you kill me? He answers, because we're still playing. Round 1, trust. Round 2, betrayal. Round 3, truth. The game isn't about money anymore. It's about who we become when no one's watching. Player 456. Do you still trust people? Silence. A single gunshot. And somewhere in the distance, the countdown restarts. This was the KDramaStorm countdown. 10 stories, 10 sins, 1 storm. Because every legend starts with a defect and ends with a choice. Until next time, keep your hearts wild, your screens bright, and your storms cinematic. This is KDramaStorm, Cloud with Lightning,